Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is zubycocoofficial, and if you're wondering where I am, this is actually the front of my house. Today's video is going to be a 6-piece skirt. It's actually a 7-piece skirt, but it's popularly called a 6-piece skirt. It's derived from the basic skirt pattern with flare added at the bottom and the basic skirt divided into 7 pieces. That's basically what a 6-piece skirt is. In today's video, I'll be breaking it down for you in a way that you understand. Like, we'll be using 3 yards of fabric, Ankara fabric. You can also work with crepe, you can work with silk or satin. I'll be using 3 yards of Ankara fabric. I'll be using 3 yards of Ankara cotton lining for this skirt and elastic band matching. If you want to see how I achieve this skirt, stick around to the end of the video. If you're new to my channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel and click on the bell notification sign so that I get notification whenever I post a new video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to my channel, and I will see you in my next video.
For this project, you'll be needing a feasible interfacing, your fabric of choice. Mine is an Ankara fabric, and your lining, elastic band, your zipper, and a matching thread. The 6-piece skirt is made up of 7 pieces of patterns joined together. The front section has 3 pieces and the back section has 4 pieces. Now each of these pieces will have flare added at the bottom. This is just so that you have an idea of what the total number of pieces I expect to put together when you're making the skirt. Okay, so let's start drafting. You draw a vertical line from top to bottom, marking out your waist to your hip, to your knee length, and to your full skirt length. Waist to your hip should range from 7 inches to 11 inches. Mine is 10 inches because my hip circumference is 45 inches, and from my hip to my knee I used 11 inches just so that I have ease slightly above my knee. Now let's start drafting. So the first thing we'll do is so these measurements are going to be on fold. This line, the vertical line, represents a fold. We're going to do our waist divided by 4 plus 2.5 inches. This is going to take care of the seam allowances at the center when you're putting the pieces together. And then we'll do the same thing for the hip divided by 4 plus 2 inches. And for the knee length, we're also going to do hip divided by 4, but this time around we're going to add just 1 inch because the knee is smaller than the waist. We're going to be using the same hip measurement, but then we'll just add 1 inch. Just to get these divisions or demarcations I'm doing, I'm trying to mark out the pieces. I'll just mark 3.5 at the waist, 5 inch at the hip, and 3.5 at the knee area. This should basically work, even though there's a formula, but I'm going to do a more detailed video some other time. So this is basically like a beginner's 6-piece skirt video, and we're going to cut each of these pieces on fold. For this one, if this one is going to be on fold, the center piece will be on fold, and we're going to cut the side piece, just a single piece, not on fold. We're going to cut 4 pieces of the side piece. While this should be a basic skirt pattern, what makes it a 6-piece skirt is the flare at the bottom. For each of the flare pieces, you're going to be adding, for the side pieces, you would use maximum of 11 inches. Your flare should not exceed 11 inches. If not, you're going to be using more than 3 yards of fabric. For the center, you can use 14 inches, and for the back of the zipper area you can use about 8 inches and 8 inches, which will double to a 16 inch. So the total circumference will not exceed 60 inches. Now this is just like a draft. I'll show you in details in this sketch or in this that I'm doing right now. You're done cutting, you want to ensure you notch as much as possible. Notching is the key to making pieces of, making outfits that have various pieces of fabrics to be joined together. It kind of saves the process of trying to figure out where you should join to where and all that. So this side piece, you're going to cut 4 pieces of this. Pardon me, English is quite hard, but you're going to cut 4 pieces of this for the lining and for the main fabric, which is Ankara fabric that I'll be using. I'm going to cut 4 pieces of this. So I've cut out 2. Now this is the second set, which is also 2. So 2 are going to be at the side of the front, and then there will be 2 at the side of the back. We are going to use the center piece that we got from the drafting process, and we're going to cut it on fold for the center front, and we would add fillet at the bottom. Like I told you, the fillet should not exceed 14 inches. This is going to help to keep the number of fabric usage in check. But if you want it to be quite full, you can make your side piece fillet up to 15 inches, and then your center piece can go as wide as 20 inches, because that's the center piece determines how big or how voluminous it appears at the bottom. And then you also go ahead and notch all these areas. Notch the hip area for the center front, notch the center of the fold. And for the back piece, I didn't show this here, but you just take the center front and place on another fabric, and then just add the zip allowance at the center. Let me know if you feel this was clear enough. In summary, this is the center front for the lining, this is the center front for the Ankara, this is the center back, the back piece for the lining, and this is the back piece for the Ankara. You're just going to start pinning them together just the way I placed them on the table. I'm going to pin it together and sewing down. So that's basically what all of this step will be about. It will just be the pinning process and the sewing process. You see how I sew the skirts. I'll do for the lining, and then I'll sew for the main fabric as well.